What's up?
What up, everybody?
June time again.
Ah, so we are at our new home. Did not go as smoothly as I was expecting it to go, but we did it. I am in a shit ton of pain because I pulled a muscle in my back today at work. Ugh, and now I'm on my knees trying to fix my steps to my camper.
Killing me. Killing me, Smalls. He's going to need a bacchiotomy.
So I experienced some difficulties logging on to StreamYard tonight. So if you guys seen, Jim set up a live stream. But then I got to work, so here we are.
And then I just rescheduled. So, because you said something about maybe not very long. So I scheduled mine to go to midnight, to start at midnight.
Yeah. It's probably going to be sooner than that.
Well, I can always reschedule or
Right.
just go ahead and not even bother rescheduling, just go ahead and go and start it.
Right. Yeah, because
You can start
obviously
early.
everybody who's watching is gonna know, so they'll jump right in, you know.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, yep. Ooh, what's that? Is that the center part to your grill?
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder why you're so quiet. Everything on my end is super quiet. Hell yeah. That's freaking sweet. That turned out really good, Jim.
Thank you. We're getting there. Yeah, Caleb, I asked him, he was coming through town, so he picked me up the thin extreme power super glue. And see, with that, you can like on all these seams that I'm going to have in the bond. So when I get it all ready to set it, you know, exactly up where I want it, then I can do just a drip of that and it'll run down the seam. Then I can hit it with my quick set stuff. Insta set. And that like instantly hardens the super glue. So you can get, you know, things exactly how you want it. So hopefully I'll be able to pull that off and not make a mess of it. But I think it'll all come together good.
Hell yeah.
But I was concerned about that grill, you know, like, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to pinch this down and make that look, you know, all right? Yeah. But I thought I went with this and it actually turned out pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, you can see a little seam down the middle.
Now, does that have like blinker lenses, or do you gonna leave it, or?
Well, the blinkers are actually on this model. They're in here. See, they're in that pocket right there.
Oh, okay.
On the vent side, that's where your blinker is.
Yeah.
And then you down here at the bottom of the headlight, underneath the headlight, there's a blinker too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll end up probably just painting that. You know, I'll paint the blinker here, and same with that there. I'm not gonna actually try and put a light in or anything. I mean, there's a limit to how scale. I mean, this is going to be, because this is going on, you know, this prototype Mini Wild, the early prototype chassis. that I'm building up to really be, you know, a serious mofo comp rig is what I'm going to build with it. So that's where I'm going. Speaking
Oh,
of
yeah.
the segue into that, you know, on those lines, these came in today. I haven't put it together yet, but this is the hard park rims. And so you can get that hub mounts right to there. And so that can suck this tire in nice and tight up over that hub there. See, so you're gonna end up that tight.
So, do I sound normal to you, Jim?
You're a little quiet, maybe.
Yeah, you're extremely cool. How are we sounding, everybody? Because I just turned Jim's mic all the way up to 200%.
What's up, B&B, Sparky, Brian Pieper? I've been neglecting these guys over here. Yeah, let's see what I missed. There's a whole bunch of them. So let's see. Well, of course, Andy's
Fine,
here.
normal.
Okay, so yeah, I said hi to Brian. Jason on his knees doing work, said Brian. What's up, Glenn? B&B, yeah, hi. Sparky. There's K. Sean. What's going on, brother?
So yeah, guys, I think tonight is going to be extremely short. I think I'm going to probably jump off here around 10:30, maybe quarter to 11. We all know how it goes when I try to end a stream. Because,
there's
I'm just in
Aaron.
a
What's
lot of
up,
pain.
Double A?
Hope you guys are doing well. Glad to hear about the new house. Little Bean is getting close to being here. Just had the baby shower. Nice. Heck yeah. X Lewis put up a YouTube link.
That was Glenn.
Oh, that's eclectic.
Electric.
Yeah, I seen the E and I didn't finish reading.
So when Jason had the issue, I was just going to do the stream, but then he figured it out. So I rescheduled for midnight, but we figured, well, whenever he wants to drop off, I'll just go and start mine. So
yeah. Oh. Well, the old truck with the quote unquote tranny upgrade, if you want to call it that, pulled the camper pretty well. I was impressed.
well,
I did,
good.
however,
That's good to hear.
I blew a hole in one of my intercooler boots. So now it sounds like a really mean, angry cat going down the road. But it made it here. Still runs pretty good. I got a new boot on order from Amazon. So yeah, that should be here any day.
What is an intercooler boot? I don't know what that is.
So the turbo, all the air that goes through the turbo runs through the intercooler and then back into the engine to create.
Oh, okay, I follow now. Right.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yep.
For a minute, it just wasn't clicking in my head. I'm like, intercooler boot.
Yep.
It ain't got no feet.
Oh shoot. So guys,
Andy wants to know about his t-shirt.
Oh, some bitch. I got bad news. So they had it ordered. I was supposed to go pick it up. I called them to make sure they had it. They lost the some bitch. So they're currently making a new one.
Okay.
And then the same thing, they lost my whole order because I put in my order for James for winning the sub giveaway. They lost the whole order. Like they have no idea where it went. So
Like it got
Yeah.
bagged up and just poof.
yeah, well, it had been done. They sent me a notice, and it
So
had
I'm
been
saying it got
done.
all bagged up and then it just disappeared.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
crazy
So
YouTube fan snuck in there and snatched it.
they are,
Which one
however,
of you was it?
they're gonna get back. I just called them on it Monday. So they should
What's
have it
up,
done.
Jacob? Jacob wants to know how the hoe bags are doing.
Whole bags. Oh, I think he's
Caller
referring to
baller. He
us.
walked up. He walked in and said, "Sup, hoe bags? What's going on, Steve? WSRC belts."
Man, I've been watching a lot of freaking ballers YouTube videos, and man, I'm extremely jealous. Like, he has one of the
A very
very
cool
few
course.
badass freaking crawler courses on YouTube. Like, holy shit. I think so. Like, in my mind, it went like everybody knows freaking reactive terrains course is like out of this world.
Number one.
But then I always thought Crawler Brawlers was a strong second, and then
Yeah.
mine actually I viewed as like a strong fifth. I can't remember. Justin was in there. I think I put him at like fourth. I can't remember
Justin.
who I put at third.
Justin.
Upper left.
Dustin.
Oh, I said Justin. I meant Dustin. I'm running on 3 hours of sleep too, guys, because
Well, you had me baffled
no,
for a
no,
moment.
no,
I'm like,
no. It's good. It's good. Because last night,
Schmink
I
ain't got no course.
right.
That was
But
my mind. I'm like,
Smink and Donovan sent me down a freaking rabbit hole on a new video game last
oh,
night, and I was up until fucking 3 a.m. playing it with them because you can drive together on it. It's pretty cool.
right. Yeah, I've seen it. They tried to get the guys on the Mofo team were trying to get
It's
everybody
like
on it at one time.
off-road
Yeah,
outlaws or something like that.
yeah. There's been a couple people been trying to get me to drive on that game for like, well, as long as it's been out or a couple of years anyway or something. And
Yeah.
I just can't do it, man. I just can't do video games, and and like that one, like you steer with your phone. You know?
No, this one I think the version I downloaded, unless it's in the settings where you can change it, but
You could
you use
probably
your
do that,
finger.
well, see, I tried. I think I tried both. And now that you're talking about it, and no, I just couldn't do any of it. I can't even play video games with a controller, man. When they went beyond like just a joystick and a button or two, that was beyond me.
Crawlballer thinks everybody's course has their own cool vibe. Yeah.
Sure, BPC.
But it's funny because I also went back and we're comparing all of our courses to RC Sparks's first course, and I feel all of our courses blow that one out of the water.
Well, yeah, he just had a long table with a bunch of dirt, and he threw this and that in there,
Yeah.
and called it good. And I mean, it was a start, right?
Right. I mean, I still enjoy watching those videos.
Oh, sure. Yeah, they were cool.
Oh, Rick. Oh man.
Man, the thing about those videos is it was just getting rolling, and it was really cool, and he was having all the different guys over, and then it just kind of all just fell apart, and you were just like, oh man, because it was right there, and then like once, it was right there, and then after that, it just like, guys were missing and nobody was showing up, and then it just was gone.
It's crazy that those
Steve's
videos
still waiting on those banners, he says.
Yeah, that's why I just said, oh fuck, because I actually completely forgot about it. I apologize, guys. Like everybody knows how I am, and I apologize. My New Year's resolutions was to try to get better on that shit, and I just got worse. But
Uh, you know,
I'll
we
make
all
it
have
up
our
to you.
quirks. Baller said, like literal ass. He's talking about
Yeah,
Sparks' course.
I
And then
seen
he
that.
said, crazy that those videos caused us to make ours. Well, you
Yeah,
know, I mean, you got this vision in
that's
your head then that was so great, you know, and so then you
yeah,
wanted to
and
make better.
I feel that's what really set our hobby up in the smaller mini crawlers is his videos.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah,
almost
well,
everybody I talk to that has a course either took notes from us, like Crawler Baller, Justin, Dustin, I mean, and myself, and Sparks. So
yeah, well,
yeah,
it it showed people. That's the whole point of us doing what we do is to show people the possibilities. What could you do? What can you do?
yeah,
You know, so he did what he did there in his garage, and everybody's like, I could do that in my basement. You know,
yeah, James. I have been going through a rough patch this year. This year has been a rough year. Um, yeah, but it's looking up. So heck yeah.
oh, yeah. So I was looking
Today
at those.
actually, up until I freaking hurt my back, today actually was a really fun day at work, and I didn't operate a machine all day. I just did grunt work all day, and it was still fun. The guys I was working with, we clicked really well. We were joking around all day. It was great.
What were you doing today?
Uh, adjusting manhole covers. Yeah, and then toward the
Were
end of
they
the day,
they're a little too small? You had to make them a little bigger.
too low. I just caught that when I said that, but yeah. So it was rough work, but it was fun. So mm, yep.
Aaron wants to know if anybody ordered the WT Micro 67 crew cab. He ordered one. Nope. I didn't have the money for that. That thing, what is it, $125 or something?
Hell yeah. You know what, Crowballer? I will take you up on that. As soon as we get fully settled here, we got a bunch of more work to do tomorrow. I've been wanting to call and chat with you for a little bit because it's been a minute. So I will take you up on that.
Max said, inspiration is amazing. Yeah, that's the whole point of, like I said, what we do. Just try to inspire people, show you a possibility so that you can take it and run. Just like we did with what Sparks was doing, you know?
Hey man, when it comes to courses, you got to build what you can build, and as long as you're having fun on it, that's all that matters. You know?
Pile of rocks, pile of pillows, whatever.
Yep. A blanket with some pillows over it or under it.
How about
Yeah.
some carpet like Dirt Von Franz?
Yeah.
The carpet mountain.
Or just crawl around on your couch if it's one of those really plush, freaking puffy couches. Those work
Hell
good
yeah,
too.
Alex. Glad to hear it, man. He said my little course isn't amazing, but y'all inspired me to make it. Yeah, you know,
Hell yeah.
it's a start. You know, it's amazing when you start looking back how far you came from like the beginning. What you were like? Well, what is an obstacle? You know, we didn't have a clue any terminology like step up or bump up or anything like that. Pinch, hook, things like those. You didn't understand any of that, and didn't understand. We were building rigs in the beginning. They were standing tall. Remember, we were moving our shocks down to the frame and lifting the truck up way high.
Yeah.
you know, stuff like that, you know, all kinds of different, you know, levels of progression through our understanding.
Yeah. So Jim, that behind you above my banner are those stencils that you use to paint all that with?
You
That black and white thing above my banner? Are those all the?
okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, actually, that was just me testing out that skull stencil that Mike sent me, and I just like put it up there and tried spraying it, and just it actually looks like ass because that's what I was doing, was testing, seeing how to put it and
Well,
hold it.
from the camera view that I'm looking at, because Grant, you were so small, it looks like a bunch of rocks with like stencils painted on them. That's what I think it
Okay,
looks like.
yeah, that kind of, yeah. From what, now that you mention it, but yeah, that's just one of my original foam courses, and so I had painted the outside of it black. And so when I got those stencils in, I was just like, whoa, I got to try this. And I was standing right here. My spray paints are right there. And that was right there. I was like, hmm, hmm. Kept trying to shoot it and see how it looked.
Yeah.
So Crawler Baller said Jim actually want to inspire people to not to even try because Crawler Baller. Then he's out checking out his light bar.
Oh yeah.
Max said he always looks forward to Crawler Baller's videos. The way he films them, of course, looks awesome. What's
Sleek
up,
is in the
guy?
house.
Who, what?
Sleek.
Oh, there he is. What's up, Sleek? What's going on, Jeff? Jeff Walter in the house? I think I missed him. But yeah, that's what I've been monkeying with that prototype. So I got the front end done. I rebuilt this axle completely. Put in the high steering angle knuckles, or I mean front axle shafts.
Oh yeah.
And then these are the original Mofo Vortex 3D printed high clearance links. And then I made a custom upper there. So I get my caster and get it laid back.
29 people watching. Wow.
And I got the Torque Beast X in there. That's the original number 9 Torque Beast X.
Oh, at one point we were at 31.
Yeah, and then that's getting the pinched forward body that I'm doing. And go on.
Oh
Sit
man.
down lower, but you get the idea. So yeah, I'm going to be doing all Mofo parts on here, and working toward a
What up?
serious comp rig on there. There he is. What's going on, Smink? I knew something was smelling.
You smell that?
I
God, do you
did.
smell that?
I do. I smell that. Yeah.
What's up, Rock? How you doing, Bubba?
Stone Jim time again.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, working on that Ford pinch.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, you even
Ooh,
snubbed
that'd
the
be
grill
cool.
down, dude. That's bad as fuck.
Yeah, I pinched it, and then I cut the grill down.
That's bad as shit, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, so this guy right here is the reason why part of the reason why I'm feeling so shitty right now.
Who?
Why?
What? Who?
Because I'm running on fucking 3 hours of sleep.
Oh, it's all your fault. That's right. It is, Justin.
Well, I actually have to take responsibility for that because I showed Jason what Off-Road Outlaws was. And he stayed up on there building crawlers and everything till like 3 in the morning?
And then he had to get up at what time?
6.
6.
And had to work 8 hours digging.
Well, you're still young. You're still young.
Still young. Shit, right now I feel like I'm freaking 130.
Wait till you're my age.
That's gonna look badass.
34
What color are you doing
people,
it?
holy cow.
You know, I ain't really settled on a color. You know me, so it's probably going to be gunmetal or blue.
Right.
Really?
Do you have any yellow trucks?
No.
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 I have one.
I got an
It's
orange
Toby's JLU.
tube chassis on my MB. Whatchamacallit?
Right.
2 actually.
Duckhead.
Duckhead.
Oh, I do have a yellow truck. I've got 2 yellow trucks.
Yeah, you
I
got the
I got
mini
Stubby Jeep, and then my stock original
Yeah.
JLU Jeep. So yeah, I do have a couple of yellow trucks. That you mentioned. I forgot about Stubby Jeep. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I just always thought yellow really kind of just stands out when you're crawling.
Oh yeah. You know, like those shocks.
Yeah.
Those old man emus will jump out at you.
Yeah, they're great.
Gotta love those. Here.
What are you sitting outside, Jace?
Huh?
Are you sitting outside?
I'm standing because it feels better on my back, surprisingly enough.
Oh, check that out.
Yeah.
Made it a 2-door.
Mm-hmm.
Me
That's
and
bad.
Jim, a while back, came up with a whole freaking Jeep like series of builds that we wanted to do that nobody still hasn't done yet.
That's
Well,
bad.
really, I mean, I kind of did them. I did the chop down of the standard, making it the Wrangler, and so instead of a Rubicon, it's just now an Icon.
That's cool as shit. That's cool
Yeah.
as shit.
And then that's a deadbolt interior, and so he's got his dog with him, and you know,
Is that Wolverine? It is.
yes, it is. And it's a
That's
full
cool.
Lego character. You can see his
Yeah, I
legs
see
are
it's
in
got
there and
legs
everything.
and everything. Yeah, that's cool as shit.
See, what you do is you take that driver and you heat him up and melt him down, and you press him into a seat shape. And then I took masking tape, put it around because you tear it and whatnot. And then you go inside and you take super glue and put it in there so that it's covering the whole interior of that bucket you just made. And then you sprinkle baking soda in there and it becomes a hardened plastic bucket seat. And then boom, throw a piece of double-sided tape and hold his ass down, and you still left the steering wheel.
That's badass.
And you left the back of the seat. You just melted you just heat that guy up, that whole shape of the body of the guy. You hold a lighter under there and get her heated till it starts becoming pliable. And then I just took my metal X-Acto, the butt end of my X-Acto, and just held it, pressed it down and took something on the inside, pressed it against it, and shaped it. It's going to tear some. And then that's when you just take the masking tape around on the inside, and then you take the liquid, your
Got you. Okay, so it makes it new, like a new
glue.
rubber.
Yeah, you put your super glue in and sprinkle your baking soda, and it hardens up, fills all them holes and gaps, and it becomes a whole new seat.
Oh yeah.
And then that's the same way I did the interior or made the seam. When I cut it in half, you can see right there on the inside right here, that's t-shirt material. And so you bring the seam together and you put super glue on both sides and you put that t-shirt material, run that along the seam, and then soak it in super glue and then sprinkle it in baking soda and bam. It's like fiberglass, doing fiberglass. With the fiberglass, you got to have the matting for fiberglass and then the epoxy. So you use super glue and a t-shirt.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's how you do that seam right there. And that runs all the way up and around over the top and back down the other side.
And it holds everything together.
Yeah, you can see that's t-shirt material there. Because when I did this, I made the cut here. The black is the back, the yellow is the front. See, and then my seam runs right up here, and then it's right there.
Okay, and then under the mofo sticker.
Yeah,
Check
you
that.
you can barely detect that seam right there.
Yeah, dude.
And then it's underneath the bird here. You can catch it right above at the top of the bird's head.
Yeah, right there. Okay.
And then it comes down. You can see it at the bottom of the bird there. And then it runs along that fender. That fender is a separate piece from the yellow. So that's why. Where is it? There.
Oh, so you made it.
So
okay,
that's why you see the t-shirt material right there.
All right, gents. I think I'm gonna wrap this up.
How many
I'm
people are
feeling like
watching?
other dog crap.
How many people are watching?
We still got 29.
28.
I feel bad.
Yeah, see, there's the battery tray has been moved to the front there.
Oh,
and I took the ESC and that's screwed right in. I screwed right into the box
If you guys
to hold that
tried out
ESC
the
in between the frame rails.
ESC work.
Boom.
C1.
And that's just a piece of metal.
Yeah, because the bottom of the box is just empty anyway. Because the top of it is where the motherboard sits.
You got to be a little careful. I mean, you don't want to be running a 12 millimeter screw in there. You're going to hit something. Yeah. Yeah, you would just punch a little tiny 1 millimeter drill bit into the side and then line it, where you need it.
Right.
Run a little 4 millimeter screw in there. You'll be good. Cautious where you take a look at it. You'll see where you can go and where you can't. It's pretty easy.
Right. Yeah, the bottom part of the box is empty.
Oh shit. There's even areas on the sides where you've got enough room to monkey. But see, I just ran it so that your plugs are facing forward there, and then that's there, and your on-off switch is right at the frame rail.
Check that out.
So it's all accessible, easy. Everything reaches nice.
Yeah, and everything.
Battery extension. I use a battery extension on everything, because if you don't, then that where you're plugging the battery in and the receiver there wears out. And I've actually gotten to a point on original ones where my battery plug would not stay in. It would pop right out. Because it got so loose. So if you take and you put, you can buy those battery extensions. How much are they? Like 5 for how much, Jay? Like $6-7.
I think they're south of $10, and I think you only get
you get 5.
4 or 5 of them or something like that.
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Yeah.
You pointed it out to me, so I started getting them because I was making my own, but they're kind of a pain in the dick.
They're the JST plug extenders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the PH 2.0s. Yeah, it's this one right here. What's it? All right, now. Yeah, right here. This. See how I got it plugged into the stock electronics up there, and then I just got it down here, and boom, and plug my battery in right there.
Gosh,
if I wear that out, I can just unplug it and put a new one in.
And that just moved. I'm in the city now, so I don't think I'll be able to see them.
Makes it all simple and easy.
All right, guys.
Well,
sounds like Jim's going to be picking up where I leave off.
Yeah, we're
And
gonna run over to my channel now.
hopefully we'll see you next weekend, and hopefully I'm doing better.
So y'all come join me. We're going over there. I'll be there in a minute.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I'm actually kind of scared to lay down in bed because I feel I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and not be able to move.
Well, do some stretches, drink some water.
Yeah.
Drink a bunch of water so your body can flush. And then do some stretches to get that that liquid through you. So that juice up those cells and they can flush out the bad and get to work. I don't know. Maybe if you can figure out where you're hurting, get some, do some ice on it.
Yeah. It's like I said earlier. It's right at my waistline,
Mm-hmm.
just left of my spine. So it's
Mhm,
definitely
yeah.
muscle
Yeah.
related.
I know exactly what you did. Yeah, it's a muscle. You pulled that shit.
Yep.
Shoveling. Were you shoveling today a lot?
No, stupid ass me was trying to pull one of those green fucking construction fence metal posts out of the ground.
He did a snatch and grab
Yeah.
without
I got it
tightening his
out,
gut muscles
but
enough.
now I'm suffering.
You know exactly what he did. He did a snatch and grab without tightening up his abdomen enough.
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't
You've
squat.
done it. I've done it. We've all done it. I
Yeah.
know exactly what he did.
I should
Now
have
you know
squatted
exactly
and
right
lifted
where
with
he
my
hurts
legs.
too.
Instead, I used my fucking back like an idiot.
Yeah, that's exactly. He used his back.
Why didn't you wiggle it first to make sure it was loose?
Oh,
Because he
dude,
just
I
thought he'd
did.
snatch and grab.
I was pushing it in all directions. Like, I bent the damn post, pushing on it, trying to break it loose, and I still.
See, we were talking about this the other day. It's like we're getting older, and you actually have to start thinking about something before you do it. You used to just walk up and just snatch and grab, and it was like nothing. Now you do that shit, and you go snatch and rip. Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
because you
Yeah, I
aren't
guess.
thinking that you're old anymore. Your brain's like, I
Right.
could do that. We've done this
Yeah.
for
Right.
we've done this for 40 years.
Ugh,
Yeah,
all right,
and then
guys.
you do that, and then you're like,
Again,
oh.
I apologize. I'm gonna go in, hook up the water to the camper, take a shower, and lay down.
All right, y'all. Whoever joins us, I'll see you then. Peace.
All right, bro.
We'll see you later, guys.